This is your daily market recap for Monday, October 30th, 2023. Let's go. Hey everyone, this is my channel to help investors and traders develop a probability-based mindset to succeed. Also try and keep friends informed of what's going on in the markets and the economy, and also a little real estate content as well. This is Dan Max at XP Realty, aka the Trading Agent, and this is your daily market review for Monday, October 30th, 2023. Well, as we said, if you were short the market, please take profits, trade around your core positions going into the end of last week. We talked about how most Mondays have seemed to be up, well, a recurring pattern as well. But we also talked about don't be surprised if the rumor mongers and the people in the control of the powers that be in the media talk about maybe things will be getting better. We'll see what happens here. Now, again, we know we're oversold. We've talked about that very clearly. But going in front of the FOMC meeting, what do you think is probably happening? And what we saw today, it looked like a short squeeze. So knowing that, straight line moves tend to get what? Sold. They have no support, very quick. So quick begets quickness. Remember, velocity begets velocity. So if you're unsure about what to do, stick around. We're going to get into all of that because I think it's very clear about what to do, but also, again, how you're going to define your risk, play the probabilities, and do what you need to do to survive. New to the channel, want to join? Discord room, links description below. Also hit up on YouTube, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Well worth it. I'm doing 3 or 4 live chats a week during the day. You probably enjoy them. TradingAgent.com, get the Marcus account. And also, too, if you're worried about your brokerage, Schwab, please use the Interactive Brokers link here to get a promo code. You can get up to $1,000 worth of shares of their stock. Their stock has actually been strong. And I think I get a bonus of $100 or something. But again, it's not about the bonus for me. I think I'd be more concerned about your brokerage. Because if they go belly up, they go into conservatorship, your assets get frozen, you're going to be real pissed. Follow on Twitter too, posting tons of content, what we think is important. So on that note, FedWatch tool. Don't let them tell you there's a pivot coming. 0% chance. Literally. It might say 5, but it's anything over 63.5% is a lock to happen. The Feds are not in the game of confusing the market and doing things that the market doesn't see coming. It's not in the game. That's not their job. Their job is not to throw curveballs and do surprise rate hikes, rate cuts, rate whatever. They like to telegraph it because, again, think about all their banker buddies and everybody involved. Bitcoin, what have we said? Keep an eye on up here. I don't trust Bitcoin. I don't trust gold. I don't trust any of these until the Feds pivot. We're not into a pivot mode. And so Bitcoin, could it go channel high? Again, I'd be taking profits. Again, here, because like oil, especially like things like commodities we talked about, like broke the channel, better not take out the lows of 82. Natural gas we talked about, leave it alone. The dollar, it's getting volatile up here. We said it was up, 12 straight weeks? Watch the 20-day TLT. Talked about it. Could it be bottoming with a huge volume? Either way, it's probably going to be choppy down here. Do you really want to get involved with it? I personally don't. I think there's better trades out here. Now, could the bonds be bottoming? It's possible. But is it the best trade? Again, I'd rather be late to bonds than early at this point because I think there's better trades in shorting the market. The VIX, we said watch what happens here as it pulls back. It's not going to go up in a straight line. And I trade around it. This is why I love it. I love when the market goes up, market comes back. Market goes up, market comes back. You can trade around your positions. When it gets straight line moves and gets real crazy, that's when it gets really, really hard because you got to take your profits and you better be careful because it could all unwind. Meaning like you get a puke and then it gets into this choppy mode where the market goes nowhere. Well, again, we have a nice trend. It's fun. We have a trend. Trendless markets suck. Vivix, he's kind of playing the game. SPY. Now, again, here's what we talked about. You're welcome. Said last week when we broke the we're probably going to test the VAP zone. Ding, 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 ding. Well, now we pop right back up with a gap up. Remember last time we got the gap up? Didn't last. Remember last time we got a gap up? Didn't last. Remember last time we got a gap up? Didn't last. Anyone seeing a repeating tendency? The gap up, probably a novice gap trap. Again, can we get to the 200? It's always possible, right? It's always possible, but just be thoughtful. QQQ, man, if we get to 355, short the absolute shiznut out of this. Again, we filled the gap. Gap up, fail. Gap up, fail. Keep an eye on it. IWM, lagging, dead at the low. It better hold this 160 area. This is the dia high, hello. we're holding the 320s. If not, it's coming back to 315s. Gold, as we've talked about, I don't trust it up here because everyone's bullish and the Feds haven't pivoted. If it breaks out, cool. Good for them. I wouldn't trust it because, again, I'm watching silver. I'm watching the miners. They're not acting right. Like, silver should be up in the 23s. It's way down here. Another gap up and fail again. What the hell? GDXJ. What are the miners doing? On a day when the market was up huge. Again, the 100-day. I mean, lower highs. Keep an eye on that. Do we make lower lows next? Because that would be a downtrend. Same thing with GDX, AG. Same. I mean, they all look the same. They all look the same. Lower highs. AEM trying to pop back up. Doesn't. I mean, it's like railroad tracks. Left, right, left, right. You know, red, green, red, green. Newmont. I mean, Newmont should be at 40 something, maybe even 50s. It's at 38. PAAS again. Just looks like total absolute trash. Taiwan Semi, let's get into tech because I think these are where the setups are. Watch this. I mean, that's not what you, not looking bullish, y'all. Micron. Now, I know ON's earnings were bad. Well, all right. Yeah, it is what it is. Again, popping up. Watch when that 200-day breaks, it's going to be an absolute bloodbath. AM Dizzle, this thing is just holding. I mean, it's holding a fib. So far, so good. I mean, NVIDIA, we said, keeps holding the 400 level. Okay. 8-day, I mean, when it breaks, just let me know. Intel, we said anywhere up near the 36 or in this channel. It looks like a nice little short area. SMH is at the channel low and the 200-day. Longer it consolidates here, the more likely it's going to fail in time. Adobe, we talked about, look for pops on this. Well, here you go. Man, that 50, 20-day, that would be it. Applesauce, we talked about watching the 200-day, hits it. Now they got earnings on Thursday, so please be careful. Ten cuidado. Please be careful because we don't know for sure what it's going to do. But, I mean, I don't think it didn't even hit channel low. This thing is, it's just slowly working its way lower. So trade around your position. Amazon holding up. Got to give it credit. Got to give it credit to hit the 50, hit the 100-day. You know, you're into this next, like, resistance here. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, could it get the 0.618 here? Anything's possible. Anything's possible. Again, define your risk. Have your stops. CRM, people talking about shorting this. Makes sense. It's just when the dam breaks, it'll go. Guggenheim, we talked about, oversold, could rally a little bit. How high? I mean, man, if it gets to 130, call your mother. Meta, same kind of thing. Like, look at this. It popped in it. Man, this one was probably the better one to short, and that came back. Look at that. Nice little wick. Microsoft, holding up pretty well. Said, watch this mid 330s. Okay, got the fib there. Just keep an eye on it. NDAQ, oversold rally. Trash is around. Remember, it's the end of the month, too, so there's new money potentially coming in from the point of short covering. MicroStrategy. Watching up here. I mean, can it get over the 440s? I don't know. Netflix and chill. Retesting. Maybe. I don't know. Again, interesting. Definitely got sold at the close. Roblox, we said watch up here. I don't think it's going to break out, but even if it does, who knows? Tesla, and again, here's again, like, this stuff doesn't look good, y'all. I mean, the trend broke. I don't know where the pop is, but I think, again, I would rather, this confirms things in my mind, but all right, it's down. And again, I don't think any of the other tech names are going to be immune. Letter X, as we told, please don't short a takeout target. That is just technically about as dumb as you get. Nucor said watch the 20-day, maybe even watch this low 150s. If you get it, holler. I mean, the exact high did 150. That's interesting. Caterpillar, we talked about, oversold. Maybe the 200-day, again, earnings tomorrow. Get out of the way. FedEx, right? We talked about, like, hey, it's oversold near term. Could it rally? The oil coming down. Maybe, shit, right here. 230s, 240s. Costco, we talked about oversold. Probably due to bounce. Look where it's coming. Right to that 50-day. That's impressive. Impressive. Like that a lot up here. Like that a lot for short. Right there, right now. Right about now. VALE. Material, again, on the gap up, flop, arrow. Again, this name has no chill, no love in it. CCJ, we said watch the 39 area. Again, CF. I mean, again, I talked about saying maybe these ag names were due to bounce. It's really tough. I mean, double, like this one has the novice gap. Feels like it could rally back. Little W pattern there. NTR, same thing. W, George W. AA, we talked about being oversold, holding down here. Again, maybe it's probably the 20-day. I mean, all these names got a little bit of oomph. XLF, we said watch what? This like 32, maybe 32 through 233 area, 3230. Are you surprised it bounced? No, we talked about this getting really just zzz. Okay, let it do what it's going to do. JP Mo, as we said on Friday, please take profits in the 135s. Maybe it just needs some inside days. Morgan Stanley, again, oversold, but every day is not going to be red. Goldman, nice little bounce, 10 points today. Hits the channel lows. Maybe it's a 20-day. I don't know. KRE, again, I mean, just you can't sit here and go, oh, it's going to go down every day. Okay, no. Keep an eye on it, right? XBI, speaking of one that looks like it just goes down every day, but no, but look, there's some greens in here, but then the reds are bigger. Things that are showing you global growth is slow, or not global growth, but like risk on, risky names. Slow. Solar, as we said, is absolute trash. I don't know where the bottom is, but clearly it's don't go bottom fishing. Sedge, ENPH, poop, crap. First Solar, really wanted to see a bigger pop. Well, whatever. HYG again, corporate debt, not looking so hot right now. Blue steel, so hot right now. Not so much. USO, talked about it. Oil starts rolling over. Demand destruction is a real thing. Keep an eye on it. It looks like it's about to give. UNG, I don't even care. XOP, what do we say? Double topper up the 150s. Watch the trend in the channel. Keep an eye on that. ExxonMobil, if you shorted this one in the 113, 114 range, high five to you. Real band of genius. Better hold the 105s. Keep it simple, stupid. Occidental. Don't make an accident and buy it because Buffett is selling covered calls, playa. You see that? Valero, we talked about this one, gasoline demand. All right, drops pretty quickly now. A couple days chop. I think MPC, First Solar has earnings after tomorrow. CCJ in the morning, CAT in the morning. When is MPC? I feel like, all right, well, there's sometime soon. Keep an eye on this. We talked about these levels. I mean, again, be careful shorting into earnings. Know the names that have had them and they haven't. EQT, we talked about 44 range, a failure. Flex LNG. We like dividend yields. But here's again, so this is the thing. Like, there's a lot of people in the financial universe that are just screaming buys. Screaming you got to buy stocks down here because of dividend yields. If you don't understand that dividend yields don't always sustain during recessions, folks. Dividends are based on what? Cash. The cash that they make. And guess what? What happens if margins squeeze? What happens if they start losing money? Dividend yields get destroyed. They get crushed. And I'm not trying to say that all stocks are going to, with good dividends, are going to get their dividends wrecked and the stock's going to wreck. But that's the thing. You got to be careful. This is not the time to chase dividends. This is not dividend safety month, October. No, you got to wait for the bear market to peak out and people to freak out. And people go, I don't want to touch stocks for the rest of my life. I hate stocks. Then you're near the bottom. So, again, if you're new to the channel, appreciate the love, support, generous donations. You know where to join the Discord room, hopefully. Link is in the description below. If you have any questions, please use the Calendly link. I don't know why you wouldn't hit me up and say, hi, what can I help you with? Please don't be shy. When the student's ready to teach your peers. Also, too, if you have any questions about real estate, because this is where I'm telling you right now, pocket, it's time to put the cash away. And I'm telling you right now, there's going to be some amazing deals in real estate. And who cares if you pay 7, 8%? You're going to get 20, 30, 40% off the high. Well, people always need places to live, folks. And if they're not buying, then the rents go up. And so your rents will go up with the market in time. But also keep in mind, like, again, I'm not going to sit here and promise you're going to get to refinance next year. No, I'm not. But I know this. If you buy a piece of crap, you get it at 8%, and you put $100,000 into it, and it appreciates in time because real estate goes up, you can cash out refi and get your money back, and then you got the house at the same interest rate. Potentially, maybe even lower if you get lucky. So there's a lot to do. All right. Well, have a great night. Sorry about this a little late, but, we do what we got to do. All right. Holler. Peace. Hey, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, stop by the Discord room. A link is in the description below. Also, if you'd like to help support more free content, the PayPal link is in the description as well. I appreciate your continued support of the channel.